Yeah, welcome to episode 280 of Open Your Toys Cast, the podcast dedicated to the four greatest action figure franchises of the 80s and all time, and those are badass.
He-Man, Star Wars, Transformers, and G.I. Joe.
Yeah, boy. If you want to kick it with us, we want you to do it right now, live on YouTube. If you can't make Sundays, then you can kick it with us in our group at facebook.com/group/open your toys. If you just want to know when we're posting a new show, you can hit us up at facebook.com/open your toys cast. What else we got? Oh, you can go look at the show notes right now. Everything we're going to talk about in the next couple hours. If you go to openyourtoys.com, top of the page, you'll see episode 280 show notes. What else? In those show notes, links to subscribe through Spotify, Apple, Google, and Amazon podcasts, RSS. You can email us, leave us a voicemail, support the show. Where can people find you, Roger?
They can find me here on the show or commenting on Cliff's posts. And, yeah.
Speaking of which, Cliff won't be joining us today because it's his birthday.
Yay!
Birthday, Cliff. You can finally listen to an episode now that he's been a host for so long. If he's like me, we will never listen to an episode he's not on. So you can finally listen to an Open Your Toys cast again. Shane, where can people find you, man?
I'm in the group on Facebook and then also on Instagram at the_toy_pit_CO, the Toy Pit CO.
Yeah. Toy Pit Co.
That's right.
All right. You want to find me? I'm at facebook.com/openyourtoys, at Slick McFavorite on the gram. And you can email me at slick@openyourtoys.com. Shane, I didn't include your email on there. I can if you want, but probably it'll just get scraped by bots and then you'll get lots of spam and stuff. So
yeah, that's fine. I'm good.
Find them on Facebook and the gram. Brinkalizer's with us. What's up, Brink? And what are we drinking? Anybody got anything fun?
Oh yeah,
Paradise Twist.
Delicious.
And what is that, Shane? What do you got there?
The meal associated with this drink was hands down was really good over at Slim Chickens, but this is iced tea.
Slim Chickens, huh? Is that over your side of town?
You know, Valerie was saying it's really more of a sauce place than a chicken place. They have like 37 different sauce choices for your wings and stuff.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with variety on your wings.
Hey, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about it. Give me 8 different like super hot sauces. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am actually drinking a michelada in my cool alien cup that I got from Entertainment Earth for like $2 or something. But what makes this special, well, not only is it a Montucky cold snack is my base beer for it, but this if people don't know what a michelada is, it's a red beer. It's beer mixed with tomato juice. And then what makes it a michelada is you put lime in it, celery salt. You can put jalapeno if you want. But this one's really interesting. Lots of times it's made with clamato, which is, if people don't know what clamato is, it's clam juice. Oh my God, it is amazing. You should never say that. But it's clam juice with tomato juice. This one's even crazier. This is shrimp juice with tomato juice.
Oh my God.
Oh, it is so good. I love it.
What is wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
And you can taste like a little hint of it. You know, it's kind of like It's kind of like when you have a shrimp ramen. Actually, so, but it's good. I'm fucking loving it. I've been drinking on it all week. So
nice. Big in Texas.
yeah.
Big in Texas. Micheladas are at every restaurant.
Yeah,
Even the fast food restaurants.
Well, one of my favorite restaurants up in Wyoming, of all places, is this like traditional Mexican restaurant that's really popular up there because you can get more whitewashed Mexican food, but they have like truly authentic stuff. But one of my favorites is they serve a michelada up there in one of those like big fishbowl margarita glasses. And all they do is just fucking dump the Corona. So when it comes to your table, you've got this big fishbowl with a Corona bottle like upside down in it. So
nice.
That's one of my favorite micheladas, and it's in Wyoming of all places. All right. Well, fucking let's get KJ Smith in the house. What up? What up? Right on. Let's get some listener feedback and question. Let me actually just make sure I can share my screen. Not that we need to right this second, but I want a window and I want that window. All right, we can do that. Perfect. Let's blow this shit up. Oh, blowing up the wrong window. There we go. Blow up this window. Yeah. Okay, first up, listener feedback and questions. AAA, this is your last question I had on file. AAA sent us like 5 questions like 3 months ago. So this is the last one we have, buddy. So get on some new ones. He says, since all of us have been collecting toys for more than 2 decades, which I think is correct, right, Shane? You've been collecting for more than 2 decades?
I've been collecting since 96.
Yeah. And I've only been collecting officially since 2006. So I'm not at 2 decades yet, but I bought toys all through college and stuff. I just didn't quote collect things. Yeah. But it says, why is Lego still the most expensive product in the toy industry? Most sets have repainted plastic bricks, only 2% new tooling for a big set even. And even the most expensive sets come with a sticker sheet, which is a negative because Mattel Mega, they put tampographs. All their bricks and their minifigs have 12 points of articulation. The MOTU Megas are they're beautiful. They're basically about as good as an Origins figure, in my opinion. With all the shortcuts Lego takes, can someone help me understand why Lego is so expensive? And please don't say licenses, because I believe there is something else. So for me, just because I kind of had an answer in the back of my mind when I put this in the show notes, is a lot of it's just nostalgia. You know, like I think we all grow up with those minifigs and that kind of thing. Back in my day, it was Space and Castle and, you know, some of those other more early genre, or not genre, but what do they call it? Lines of Lego. It wasn't until 99 that Lego actually started doing licensed stuff, and that was for Star Wars. That was for the Phantom Menace, and that just like that took off for me. Like I say, I didn't necessarily collect, but I was buying some of those early Lego sets and that kind of stuff. So oh no, I guess it does. Yeah, I guess I consider my collecting back when I like hunted for my first Darth Maul for episode 1. So I guess maybe I am at 2 decades. But again, I digress. Just kind of the nostalgia of it. You know, for people that this is a thing, they hold their fucking value, man.
Yeah.
Loose complete sets with their paper instructions are still worth more than what you bought them for. And you could have built it 20 years ago and stuck it up on a shelf. So
Never
now
throw a
sealed.
Lego away.
Yeah. Yeah. We just did this with my daughter, dude. She drawers, you know, this big. She filled 3 of them with loose Lego. And now she's like, she found all of her instructions and she's like, I want to go back and build these sets. I'm like,
good luck.
you literally have like 3 cubic feet of fucking Legos. How are you ever going to find a piece from this set or
So
a piece from that set?
Have you heard of that Brickit app? The one where you just like scan the Legos that you have and it shows you all the things that you can build from it?
Oh no, I've not heard of this. This sounds amazing.
It is, man.
So you could just take a shot. You just have a pile of Lego, and I assume it'd have to be like a single layer, obviously. But
yeah,
so you have a single layer of Legos. You take a picture, and it'll suggest. Does it give you like instructions and everything?
Yes, and it gives you pictures of what you could build, instructions step by step, I believe.
Jesus,
but yeah,
that's
it's out.
crazy.
Yeah, that's really Lego's intense, and I feel like the quality of the bricks is just like if you've ever stepped on one, right? You know, but it's like,
well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, nobody can match the quality. Mega is close. Like Mega has a big term in the Lego community is clutch. The clutch strength of Legos is unmatched. Like how well they stick together.
Those things they can vacuum seal themselves together.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And so nothing can touch their clutch. Mega is great. The one complaint I have with Mega is, and this was earlier sets, like sets maybe 4 or 5 years ago. The more modern ones are kind of catching up, but I actually kind of like how simplified Lego has made their instructions. You're literally putting like no more than 6 pieces down at a time. Whereas Mega, like especially with like Castle Grayskull, they'll show you the whole base and then give you 40 Legos that are supposed to make this little, or megas, whatever you want to call them. And I shouldn't be saying Legos because it's not Legos, it's Lego. But whatever. Anyways, they'll show you how you have to put like 40 bricks down on this wall. And so that's where they're lacking a little bit, in my opinion. But again, I think it's just the staying power of it. It's the name brand. You know, I've purchased a bunch of knockoff sets that have been retired that I'm just not going to pay 2 or 3 times retail, you know, for them. I've bought a bunch of knockoff sets and they're great. And, you know, like they're worth the money, in my opinion, if you don't need the brand name, if you're not going to be trying to resell it for your kids, you know, college tuition, blah, blah, blah. But that's my thought. Shane, you have an idea?
Well, have you seen some of the places? I'm thinking specifically of, I think it's Second and Charles locally, that has just massive dumps of Legos. Like you can just go and buy them by the pound.
Yeah, the big loose, the bulk tables and shit. Yeah,
I mean that's great for kids and everything, but I just feel like it's just what the market will bear for Legos, just, you know, from the get-go, kind of as like a higher end you know, product, kind of like Playmobil in that sense. I don't know. I don't know if it's about demographics necessarily, but I definitely feel like it's about keeping the brand alive, because toys, you know, being volatile as it is, you know, as we know, I just feel like they've been around for so long, they've just learned every lesson that they possibly could. in terms of, I don't know, toys are a luxury item, and it's kind of like, it's like Moss Man, right? It's like if you don't want to spend that amount of money for Moss Man, just don't buy it, because you know. So I don't know, that's my feeling, is I just feel they're, obviously it's quality, but I just feel like they're trying to hold on to that sector of the market, and I mean, it works, because then they could do things like have the Lego stores and Legoland, and what is it, like 3 or 4 aisles in Target? I mean, they're just,
Yeah, almost.
they dominate.
Yeah,
they're dominators. So I feel like they know what they're doing, essentially.
Well, and Walmart's finally picked up on all those adult sets too. Like half of one aisle is all those black boxes, which is awesome. I like.
Yeah, Walmart in my here has put up glass cases where now you have to ask the associate to come and unlock to get Lego. Like, that's how fucking.
Yep.
Oh yeah. See, all of my Walmarts I go to have had the glass cases at least for a couple years now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was a big issue. Well, one of the most notorious, it was a couple that was doing it. One of the most notorious couples for stealing Lego sets and then returning them back was here. And they were one of the people that they made new barcodes for them. Like, so they would put sticker barcodes on them so they could go through the check it and scan it, and it would come up as like something that costs $10 and it's $150 set. Like, that was one of, yeah.
I'm writing
the sticker, yeah, the sticker barcode is brilliant in my opinion, especially like Walmart doesn't. My grocery store bitches if you bought a drink and took a couple drinks while you were shopping and then try to buy it, and it's like the weight doesn't match getting an associate, but Walmart and Target's not that way. They don't weigh anything.
Yeah, so there is no weigh-in.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was just going to say, there's been a lot of stuff in the news about the self-checkouts and how they're monitoring those so carefully lately, because apparently there was a lot of theft during the pandemic. And I just feel like when I go through those self-checkouts now, it's like a high security, like interaction anyway.
Well, you should shop at my Safeway. I was there yesterday and there was no one around helping people. So this woman had like 3 bags of groceries that was saying she couldn't check out. They were saying, wait for somebody. She fucking put them in her cart and just walked out the door, even though she never finished her transaction, basically. And it was like, I looked over at the screen. It was like an $85 purchase that she just walked out on because no one came up and helped her.
Yeah.
Wow. Fucking crazy. Badass, you have any opinion on why Lego is so Lego?
Lego is Lego. Like, they dominate that market. You tell me one brand that is remotely close to Lego that is Lego, that's like Lego. Like, that's why they can quote the prices that they want. That's why it's worth what it's worth. It's because if Hasbro had one toy brand that lasted as long as Lego has, and it was that solid, like as in the marketplace, they would have they'd be printing bars of gold. Like, Lego is just, they dictate the prices that they get sold at Walmart. Like,
yeah,
and Walmart,
they don't have any. Yeah, that's the whole thing. If you've ever looked, back when I was going to do a store, I looked at wholesale. Yeah. Wholesale's like 3% off of what you pay at Target. Yeah. So it made no sense to buy sets at wholesale prices, because normally you'll at least get a $10 gift card with a purchase or something like that, to get it cheaper. So if you have if you're a Lego fan, you have Lego stores not the official Lego stores, but like independent third party, support them because they don't make any money off of selling new Lego. Like they make
none
pennies off of that.
Yeah.
It's off of, like Shane said, their bulk tables and used sets and stuff like that is where they make money. So let's see. Brinkalizer says, they say parts count adds up to the price of, or parts count adds to the price of toys. Well, Lego has a lot of parts. And yes, Lucas James, remember, it's not plural of Lego is Lego, never Legos. Let's see. Tendril. Oh, interesting. This is Clint Allison says, hey guys, I'm watching the show and staring at decent price Tendril on eBay. One's $90 and another one's $169. I can't do it. I got more shit. I got more shit. There's so much more shit coming out next year.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to go find that $90 Tendril. I'm still looking for that. And I want all of them, decomposed Tendril, and what's the Moltar? Is that, you guys remember?
I think that's Moltar.
Yeah, the big devil looking dude. So
what line is that? I'm sorry, I'm not super familiar with it.
Inhumanoids.
Okay, so you're talking vintage.
Yeah. No, sorry, it was a way off topic random thing that I
the way off topic the better. Man, that show is really hardcore, by the way.
Dude, that is fucking, it's up there with Sectaurs. Sectaurs was epic.
There you go. Not I keep switching these up. Not Moltar, Metlar.
Metlar. Okay, Metlar. Yeah.
Written by Flint Dill, right? Yeah.
And Chris Latta was the voice of Decay. Decompose.
Yeah. He might have said Decay, but
I think he said Decay when he threw you in his chest.
Yeah, and you were supposed to, well, even if he touched you, just if his little like nail touched you or something. Brinkalizer says no glass cases for his Walmart.
Fuck, lucky him.
Must not be a lot of crime in Delaware. Hi, I'm in Delaware. That's some Wayne's World for you right there. All right. Let's fucking get on with some motherfucking con news. Transformers live stream. Probably the most depressing live stream of all time, just because the only thing new they showed was Reactivate, which had leaked. Everything else was a recap of MCM, essentially, right? Of the London show where they released this. Go ahead, Shane.
I was going to say in the chat at the end of this live stream, there's just everyone was saying, "I can never have this time back in my life." I should have left I should have left 20 minutes ago. I already pre-ordered this.
It was the Studio Series Mohawk, the Concept, Rumble, or whatever you want to call it.
So who was doing the live stream for this?
These homies.
It was BMac and Mark and Evan,
right?
And last week I'd said that I was not feeling that Prime,
and now you're digging it.
Well, I mean, I pre-ordered those 2 packs because I was kind of under the impression that it would kind of be my only opportunity to do it. Like,
So they snuck this in. Now they said these 2 packs are going to be limited edition, and they come with some extra detailing. So I'm thinking some of the, like the paint, I don't want to call it a wash because I'm sure it's probably some sort of thing, but the paint down here on his bumper, the 2-tone paint on Starscream, So I don't know if you've caught this.
Yeah.
It's an asymmetrical paint thing. He has black
Right.
on one side and red on the other. So they kind of made it seem like these are kind of the premium versions. And these are extremely limited, but they said in this release, they said, yeah. So you'll be able to get a Voyager Prime and well, I'm seeing this one's kind of crazy. Aren't both of these 2-packs the same price?
So my understanding is that it's a Voyager and a Deluxe.
That's what I thought. But so with the Starscream and Bumblebee, that kind of made sense. But because see, the Bumblebee's way up here, his feet are, and then the feet of Starscream down here. But the Prime and Soundwave look like they're at the same size. And weren't these the same price, both of these 2-packs?
Yeah, they're both $62.99. So I think I'm looking at their let's see, Optimus Prime and Soundwave 2-1 converting.
Oh,
there's no way that I think they're both.
Yeah,
I think the Soundwave is a Deluxe. The Prime is a Voyager, and then it's reverse for faction on the other 2-pack. So then it's like the Deluxe Bumblebee and then the Voyager Soundwave. Where if you add it up, that's still like $3 more than those 2 price point categories really should be. I mean, even $3 or $4.
Wow, I bet you anything that's what they'll be next year. So you're probably good on you to get the 2-packs. You can see here on their little Lazy Susan that they use that Soundwave is. So whoever took these photos were just, photoshopping them up to the same size. So I see what you're saying.
Does Soundwave's chest open up or not? I still don't. I don't know. I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, I think they would feature that somehow, but I don't see that it does. I don't see how it could.
Yeah, and you can see here kind of like the Bumblebee. So right here is Soundwave's feet, whereas Prime's feet are down here. Yeah, I don't know what I think about that, but I'm sticking with my new rule is I don't buy things if I haven't seen the media associated with it. So I'm going to have to play this game before I buy these. So I'm obviously going to mix out on these 2 bets. What? You don't want to play this game?
Fuck no.
Really?
They've got a plastic window in the box.
Oh yeah, that was another thing they emphasized. They're like, look at the plastic. You can actually see your toy.
Look at the paper and wrapped around those guys. Look at the paper, guys. The paper. Fuck the figures, the paper.
Yeah.
Hey, I've kept a couple of those little wax papers to put with my packaging collection.
Packaging collection.
It's an archive. That's an archive.
Yes. Archive sounds better than collection.
That sounds way more sophisticated.
Yeah.
But we got more close-ups on stuff. This is kind of a cool shot where you see all the Junkions together. That's what I was afraid of. I couldn't really remember Junk Heap, how much yellow or whatever Junk Heap had, but that was kind of my concern is this Scrap Heap has just way too much fucking yellow.
Way too yellow. He should have at least a little more brown on him and a little less yellow.
Exactly. And the fucking bike mode, if you see it over here, looks like literally a duck. It's weird. So I'm like, yeah.
Bonus mode.
I think a designer may own some ducks or something. They're like, yeah, let's get more yellow in here. And we'll make the front of the bike look like a fucking bill. But anyways,
There were more.
So yeah, this he sold out on Hasbro Pulse pretty quickly, and now he was back in stock as of Friday. I don't know if he's still still available.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a wait for store now that I kind of see everything. That Starscream from the Gaming Greats, and yeah, they said as soon as they confirmed that they were doing concept figures, that just their socials, fan forums, blah blah blah, everything's been like crushed with what concept figures they should do. And I'm just kind of like, I'll get that Rumble because he'll be $12 or 20% off. He'll be $9.60 for me. But yeah, this Megatron, meh. I could really give a shit about it. Although I do like the design of him. He does look very Bumblebee Cybertronian-esque. But
the paint looks pretty great on that Megatron.
Yeah. You know, considering they're doing it in Studio Series, they're definitely doing that like chrome silvery paint on them. Yeah. Again, maybe if he's clearanced on Black Friday next year for $20, I'll jump on him. But all right. Let's see here. Next up, TMNT MOTU Wave 1 and 2 completely revealed. So we saw most of Wave 1, and I think we saw all of Wave 1. And then we saw teasers for Wave 2.
Yeah.
But these are all official pics of them.
That Donatello looks fucking sick.
I know. I'm not even a Man-at-Arms fan or a Donatello fan usually.
He's my guy,
that's
man.
That's a pretty good combination.
Yeah. I still want that He-Man.
Yeah, that fucking roided out He-Man.
It's so awesome.
So this one's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
We get like a combination of spike ore and fake ore here, and it looks like we might get two different versions, a clear version and an opaque version.
Oh, wow.
Kind of funny, I just noticed this. His foot is breaking through one of them for some reason.
That's the steroids, man. That's the steroids.
All right, we got lots of you. So is that going to be a chase? So look, he looks opaque here, and then the
I wonder if
packaging he's clear.
I wonder if he color changes.
I don't know how you could go from clear to opaque though. Maybe though. Now this Man-at-Arms, I like him looking samurai-esque.
Yeah, dude. I like that armor looks gangster on him. Like straight up.
Yeah, man. I don't know when these are supposed to hit, but
yeah, I'm in. I'm all fucking in.
They're not up for pre-order yet, are they? Like on Big Bad or anything like that?
No, not that I've seen.
Yeah. That Krang?
Dude, it makes me so happy because it looks like his weapons
it separates
into it. Yeah, like it's bat style.
Yeah,
you know, where you can plug it into his hand.
And again, his
right there.
His torso separates too.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, if you scroll back to the original picture, you can just see Krang on the side.
Oh, and then you can insert the fucking Krang holder. Oh,
it's like a little hinged. Yeah.
All right. I'm getting a little bit more. Oh, this Ram Man's kind of dope as a Ram.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting a little more excited.
That Shredder looks good.
Shredder is as a Horde. He's got the Horde fucking crossbow.
So obviously they have the same features as like the Origins figures where you can take them apart. So like if you go back to the Ram Man, I don't know if you can check that out for a sec. He's got that same translucent body.
Yeah, see through
this is another one. Yeah.
And then again there he's not as translucent. Maybe it's the background that's making it so dark.
I don't know. This is definitely translucent. You can see these joints.
Yeah.
What's crazy is all these guys, all these roided dudes are purple. So I wonder if like the ooze is going to be purple and whatever story they're gonna have. Oh, there you go. There's somebody that knows what they're doing. That's where you put a crossbow on.
Yeah, up on
somebody.
his shoulder.
Yeah, up on their upper forearm.
Yeah.
Beastman again, samurai armor. See, this I can get down with a little bit more than the turtles stuff.
Dude, that face
Yeah,
on the mask
with the helmet. Yeah.
I didn't never think I'd buy another Beastman.
I hate Beastman, but I fucking love that one.
Yeah, that one's so great. Oh my god.
Clint Allison said, if you want to decompose, mostly over 300. Yeah, I gave up. Even like 10 years ago when I went on an Inhumanoids kick, decompose was still over 150.
And he's so brittle too. Like,
yeah, that was the
cage,
problem.
Snap or this fucking mouth and shit.
Yeah, and the tendril with the same thing with those clear tendrils. Oh, Cowabunga and Cowabunga dude in the house. What's up? What's up? AAA here as well. Good evening.
What's up?
You missed your question. Let's see. Bruh, boring reveals. Where's the last Chug Dinobot?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's true. They should have fucking shown him.
Agreed.
Let's see. These are cool. Wish the deluxes weren't store exclusives, though. I think maybe he's talking about Reactivate there. Or maybe he's talking about these guys, the deluxe ones.
Are they Target
exclusives? I don't know.
Don't let them be Walmart, please.
Yeah, that's the worst. Raphael is Ram Man. I think
he's just got sick-ass armor, man.
Yeah. What the hell is that? Like
I don't know. I need
that's Baxter, isn't it?
Oh, maybe Baxter with a Moss Man because he's kind of got like.
No.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
This line. This is
our
line right here for the year.
And then this is the one we saw. Yeah, I'm excited about this one with the Mouser. Yeah. And the Mousers. And then this one slashes my dude. Oh, as a faker.
Robot.
That's got it. Yeah, he's a faker with the reel to reel behind his armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. These are winning me over. Yeah. Definitely not all in, but maybe picking up the Krang, the fucking Venus flytrap, trap jaw.
There better be a play set. That's all.
Dude, if they do like some crazy sewer play set with that, fuck me.
Oh my god. So great. I want vehicles too.
Yeah.
Oh no, to clarify, Clint, I did not get a decompose for $100. I was looking at them, but 10 years, $150 was too expensive. But yeah, yeah, exactly. Should have fucking done it. Didn't do it. All right. New Kiddie Star Wars figures for the young ones in your life. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. So 5 points of articulation figures, not pre-posed. For $10 a piece, there's cool fucking Mandalorian with the dark saber.
So are they showing up at like Dollar General and shit or what?
I don't know. Last time when they did this style, they had them at Walmart.
Oh yeah,
but
because I've yet to see Star Wars at my Walmart.
So this is probably what I normally do is buy a Stormtrooper from every line. So I'll probably get this Stormtrooper. I'll report back. This Sabine is kind of dope. Besides, she's deluxe with a bunch of crap I don't need, like
Boo, Ahsoka,
her backpack. Sabine's amazing. She's still a Mandalorian graffiti artist, and nothing can ever ruin that. Let's see here. Cobra Mothership comparison. Not that it matters, because this fucking thing is going on.
It funded?
No, I was going to say it's not.
No. Funding now.
Oh.
Super 7. campaign. Let's see. Where's the comparison? Oh shit. I saw the comparison and I thought they had linked to the pictures here. Maybe they got a takedown or something. Let's see. Cobra, Mothership, size. Yeah, of course. You want to go to the article I was just looking at, but that doesn't have it. Let's do images. Because they had this up against the BMF and other like large scale ship toys. Oh, fuck you. You're really not showing it. It's probably in a video or something, and no one took screen caps of it. Anyways, it was impressive next to the BMF. Again, the BMF was one of those things 10 years ago was $150. And this is about the same size. Now, I know I sound old when I say, 10 years ago, things were this price. This shouldn't be that expensive. But this thing hasn't even broken 1,500 out of the 5,000 it needs.
The hardcore fans have already backed this, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
That 1,500 hasn't changed from the first week or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to make it, man. Not for that price. Not a fucking chance.
Yeah. No way.
I mean, it's got a long
they
time.
only needed 4,000. I thought this was a 5,000, but they only needed 4,000. But this thing ain't making it anywhere. But I'm excited to get trouble bubbles. Like they showed them, so that means minimally they have the design for them. Maybe they were just like resin printed or something like that. But at least they'll hopefully make those. And I would be excited to try out an O-ring figure from them. But even though you can pre-order the O-ring separate from the Cobra Mothership, they said if the Mothership doesn't happen, none of those 5-packs, either the reaction or the O-ring, will go either.
Those bullshit troopers they had?
Yeah. Well, again, interested in seeing what they look like.
I'm shitting on
or
it.
how
Shit.
they.
I'm taking a shit on it right now.
But yes, I definitely wouldn't buy a $20 O-ring figure if it was the same price as reaction. But I don't even think it's the same price. I think the O-rings were like $75 and the reactions were like $65 or something. Here, let me get. Oh no, where they cut the corner was reaction got backpacks and O-rings didn't get backpacks. That's how they cut the cost of the extra articulation.
I don't see this on your show notes, but I think there was like a new Baroness that dropped, right? Like a new reaction Baroness that dropped this week.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Target. Like a blue deco of some sort. I don't know. People were making a big deal about it, but I just maybe that's why it's not in the news, because it's not really news. Because
exactly.
There, maybe that's
no. These are all because they first did the comic, and you can get her super cheap, and then the vintage, the toy version, even that's super cheap, it looks like nowadays.
Yeah, I have.
Was she not part of the original Python Patrol set? Maybe that's what it is.
I'm actually looking it up right now because I remember where I saw it on Full Force.
Patrol.
I think that's about the world of Action Force and G.I. Joe. Oh, here it is.
Oh no, she's in the original 4-pack or 8-pack if you're looking.
Yeah, whatever that stupid pack is. Yeah. That hideous Cobra Commander,
dude,
and that Deathsaurus.
I'm assuming on Black Friday we're going to get a 20% sale, and these are going to be mine, and that's still going to be very expensive. But I'm sticking with my goddamn small sub team that wouldn't suck me into buying a lot of shit. And then
Here it
along
is.
came Reaction and Classified, and now there's more Python Patrol and Tiger Force than regular product.
G.I. Joe Classified Series Baroness action figure Target exclusive.
Oh, Classified. Okay.
No. G.I. Joe, but it's. Wait a minute. Classified. I think that's just a miss, like an erroneous listing because.
Here, let me try Target exclusive.
So she's got really like light blue boots over darker blue suit with a red Cobra emblem. Here, I'm gonna message this to you on the Messenger.
Okay. I was gonna say Pixar doesn't exist. I don't see anything here. All right. Well, let's get on. I'll watch for that link in the
It's in Messenger.
Oh, in Messenger. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Oh, that's my text messages. There's my Messenger. Beep, beep, beep. Well, this is definitely, this is on the Full Force. Yeah, these guys are they've always got the fucking main shit here.
Scooping it.
Yeah. Okay.
There
it is. Yeah.
Oh, who gives a fuck, really?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is
not me.
This is a pretty crappy deco. All right. Well, let's get on.
Go down to Clint Allen's comments. He has a good one about
wait.
Superman.
Let's see. People are just not giving Super 7 money for their somewhat mid products they make, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree, man. I would say 90% of my pre-orders I canceled when I first started doing Jomo were all my Super 7 stuff. And now almost everything is shown up for at least $10 to $15 cheaper. And then the Joe stuff, which I really love. I mean, that shit has kind of hit rock bottom. We're talking about like 20s and $30 at the most for the Joe stuff. And to me, that's where they're hitting it out of the park because that's all their fucking Sunbow stuff. You know, we're not getting those accessories. We're not getting those decos yet. I know there's the retro collection. Even that stuff's not really animation accurate, in my opinion, like the decos and all that kind of shit. So I think, again, I'm all in on the Joe stuff. I wish I wouldn't have bought the first two waves yet because now they're like dirt cheap. But let's see. He says no offense to you guys. No, dude, everybody likes what they like and don't like what they don't like. If anybody's getting upset because somebody says the toy you like sucks, you're taking all of this too seriously.
Exactly.
Let's see. Speaking of taking things seriously, we get a human centipede mode for the new Magmatron. Look at this thing. It is going ass to mouth all the way up and down this. Oh, is it just this one picture?
Yeah, I think that's from Mark's. Yeah, there it is. That's from Mark's Instagram, and it's very faithful to the original.
In the middle?
Yeah,
is this the dude in the middle of the streaming? No, not
yeah,
the middle of
it's a threesome. Okay,
yeah, the human centipede
with the fucking like brontosaurus or what? Oh no, it's a plesiosaurus with its head like bringing up the ass. I'm like. So the original toy did this. Is that what you're saying, Shane? Is that why this is actually doable?
Exactly. It's a Beast Wars Neo character that made it to the States. I mean, after it had been released in Japan already, kind of around the same time. Again, it was later in the line of Beast Wars, but it was very similar to that. Yeah, I don't know. I ordered this. I don't know. I've been just waffling back and forth,
kicking around.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Like I say, let's see here. Product description. I assume no, that still doesn't take you to Pulse. How much was it? Do you remember?
It's a commander class, so it's probably about $90. I could
90.
Yeah, I would say it's right. Yeah, it's $89.99.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this drops to like I say, I love dinosaurs. I love combiners. Not a huge Beast Wars and definitely not a big, huge Beast Wars Neo fan, but I mean, if this thing dropped to like 30, $40, I'd be in on it. But yeah, I would
Yeah.
suggest canceling it, Shane, but
To
it's up
wait.
to you. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
because Amazon's gonna even have it cheap,
Yeah, because it's not an exclusive, it'll probably
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
Deathsaurus unboxing. Again, none of us are in on this. So if you did back Deathsaurus, you can now check out an official unboxing. Hot Toys Ahsoka. And this is what no, shut your face. She's even in her I love this outfit of hers. Now, I hate them changing outfits within 8 episodes. Like, okay, so now we're gonna have to buy 2 of them. But this really gives me that samurai feel, very Jedi-esque compared to like her original outfit she started wearing at the beginning. I am in love with this outfit. I love the colors. Granted, gray is one of my favorite colors, so that definitely helps. But
I don't know if it was the green chick with the bubble butt, I'd be all about it. But
well, they got her already right there, 260, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, bubble butt.
But again, all of that to say that I would never buy this, not at $260 or $300 for this one. Jesus, you can get big butts for cheaper than this one.
Yeah,
man.
no shit. I'd take big butts for 260.
and he has, but that record's been sealed, so we won't talk about it. All right, so you high-end collectors, you got a cool Ahsoka with angry face too. That's actually one thing I don't like about it is, to me, this is like her serene Jedi, like after they've or this is like while they're flying on the space whales, like she changes into this. So to me, this should be like her peaceful attire, but it comes with angry faces.
Is that when she climbed out on the out? I'll leave the spoilers alone.
Yeah, well, we've already talked about it, but
Yeah,
yes,
dude.
that's when she climbs out on the ship.
Okay.
New TF listings. This one was kind of exciting, right? No,
What?
nobody wants the triple T crossover with Cup.
Oh, I do. I definitely.
Did you not hear about this, badass? Are
No,
we
I did
breaking
not.
news? Yeah,
But-
they found. So just like they have the Bumblebee is the Awe Striker, Megatron is his, Soundwave as the not War Machine, but Thunder
Machine. Yeah.
No,
now
I was just curious because on the General Hawk figure on the background, he's in front of the G.I. Joe headquarters, and there's a triple T and a stun running in behind him. So I was like, oh, I wonder if G.I. Joe's going to make a triple T or a stun. But yeah, there you go. They're making the crossover one.
Triple T with a fucking Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, that's my guy.
The pics of the Thunder Machine,
dude,
Soundwave. There.
I have I didn't put them in the show notes here. Why don't we take a look?
They look.
Give me a second.
I know,
here.
Man.
That Ravage. What the fuck?
Yeah, that.
All
yeah,
right.
those are the pictures.
I don't like his, and I get it. It's like the jet engine thing. I don't like that his jet engine is the big shoulder cannon.
Shame on you.
It
Shame
looks
on
like
you.
it looks like a big musket. Like he has a single shot musket.
Shame on you.
It's a speaker. It's a megaphone.
It's a megaphone.
This antenna coming out of the back of his thigh probably could have been a little bit better, but
let's be honest here. That the masterpiece fucking Ultra Magnus is dirty as fuck to transform, and that is clean.
He has a big butt flap. He does.
Yeah.
People are saying that the Thunder Machine's a little narrow, but I don't see it. I think it looks
identical to the one I have. So I mean,
yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, see, I was going to ask about this front gate. The front gates aren't that thick, aren't they?
No,
the nice, like thin.
Yeah, mine's got a nice. It's thinner. Yeah, that's definitely thicker steel there. But,
that's probably to meet some toy standard that you have to have specifically.
Well, yeah, now that you're going to be transforming it too. You get the masterpiece Ravage and his I forget what the name. Do you remember what his name was, Shane? There's a name. It was like Charbroil or something like that. When they did a blue Ravage.
It's like the starving Ravage.
He is a little skinny.
A little skinny.
But it looked like he fit in the chest here.
Oh yeah. There's a picture of him, right there.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, that's gonna be close. But anyways, so yeah, not stupendous, but the great thing you do see is they do give a lot of love to the alt mode. And that's where I'm kind of happy with the Triple T is who really gives a fuck what Cup looks like when you transform him.
Yeah.
You know, Cup was just standard robot guy with the windshield on his chest.
Go down to Clint Allison's last comment.
Clint says MP Magnus has a bigger ass than that girl from Ahsoka.
Fucking right.
This is a fun one too. Cowabunga Dude says, "What's the opposite of a bust so I can get one of Hera?" of a statue of the bottom, not just the top, just the bottom. Let's see what else we get. We get Cannonball as a Seeker, masterpiece, movie Brawl, Jin Pekong. Oh, the Dino King. That was the other big one. Now again, DTC. Dino King was a combiner back in the day that was a Japanese only release where it was dinosaurs that combined into Dino King. And do you remember, Shane, didn't they have like something where they had riders, I thought too? Maybe I'm thinking
that sounds like a fantasy product that you made up. No, I don't know. No, I don't remember. I don't recall that piece actually because I'm not.
Yeah. No, this is one of the most expensive Transformers that you can buy. Where is fucking?
So what on that listing? That's interesting too. What is the Pecan? What does it say Pecan in the listing?
That's what I don't know. PulseCon is possibility, right?
Oh, there you go.
So if you remember the third party Make Toys did these guys. Oh yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
So these were these shells or these dinos were the actual shells. And then see, here's from the guys
Victory.
That were.
It's from Victory, right?
Is it? I don't know where this comes from. I don't know where the. Oh yeah, see, here's a good look. So you get the like shells,
pretenders, this kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of a thing. But it was the robots that combined to make the Dino King.
Right.
I don't even know a single person that collects Transformers that has this piece.
Oh yeah, no,
I know.
I looked into it when I first started collecting. I was like, I'm going to get all the combiners, and then saw Raiden was cheap compared to
Yeah.
Dino King when I was looking. So yeah, I mean, this
looks
gift
dope.
set is this fucking, I was gonna say, is that possibly by chance eBay? No, but
It's a little bit more Power Rangers of my taste, you know.
Let's see. Leader Optimus Prime and Autobot Bullseye Target collab exclusive. I don't know what Transformers Generation Bumblebee Studio Series Leader reissue. Interesting. And 2 rescue bots, which we don't care about rescue bots on this.
Fuck rescue bots.
All right, last figure standing. So if you are still collecting the vintage collection at $17 a figure plus tax and or shipping, Yak Face, who else? Box Bounty, Vintage Collection Facebook group, and Bantha Skull are all teaming up to launch a new figure poll to find out what fans really want. And this was a really interesting explanation of why they said they're doing this. So it says, there's always been a major flaw with Hasbro's fan choice polling. Let's look at the most recent fans choice poll. I can't find the final results, but to the best of my recollection, Dr. Aphra won with something like 29% of the vote. How can that be called a fan's choice when 71% of the fans wanted something else? Moreover, if you look at the broader categories, 30% of fans wanted a figure from the original trilogy, and 35% wanted figure from animation. Aphra benefited from being the only publishing figure in the top 6. And I'm not trying to pick on the most recent official fans choice poll. This problem has persisted throughout the history of the fans choice. So he makes a good point. She was the only figure from media, you know, and I don't know if people are like me, but I really do kind of hone in. Like, I still collect gaming greats from GameStop because they're associated with video games I've played and that kind of stuff. So that kind of connection really works. So now there's a bunch of details on how this is going to work to actually be a fan's choice. But again, I don't buy vintage collection anymore unless, I guess my only rule breaker on that is if they release a not released before original trilogy figure on their original trilogy card back. That's going to be the only thing that makes me buy vintage collection again, most likely. Classified Sitrep from none other than the Full Force. So good old Christopher McLeod. So who is it? It's Diagnostic. Who else is on this, Shane?
So
do you listen to the Full Force, or you just follow them? Okay.
Well, there's the guy from Generals Joe's Reborn, I think, is on there.
Okay.
And then he's got a co-host, Patrick Stewart. Patrick, not Picard Stewart, from I think it's what is the podcast he's on? Some maybe Points of Articulation, I think, is maybe the podcast. Excellent.
I know it's heavy hitters and stuff. I can't stand Christopher. How's his British accent been now that he's been in the States for a few years?
Yeah.
Is it going away, or is it still very British?
Oh, he's still very British. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's still, I think he's, I mean, hey, if, you know, he's in the Tripwire release, right? Like, isn't it part of that?
Yeah.
I think he knows, some of the people that I know in the G.I. Joe community. The guy I went to high school with has got AVAX Lab. And
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
You know Avax Lab guy?
Oh yeah, it's
Awesome.
Kobe. Yeah, he's
Oh.
known Kobe since high school. He's friends with my
Oh
brother.
yeah.
And that assembly
What's
required, I think, was the con that just happened
yeah.
in Iowa. I want to say I didn't make it, but I remember
Oh, I
was
thought
at
assembly required was a British one. Did he bring it over here?
maybe. I don't know.
Assembly. But anyways,
Yeah.
anyhow. No, Christopher McLeod is an amazing person. I am completely joking about not listening to his accent. I don't want that to get back to him. He literally let my daughter go swimming at a JoeCon because we weren't staying at the hotel. So he let my wife use his room key to go so my daughter could go swimming while I was
that's sweet. That's nice.
But anyways, so they have this very complete listing of things that have been leaked, including new leaks. So we see Alpine and Grenadier up there matched up with their what do they call those? Not covert names.
Well, maybe it's code names. I don't think
code names. There you go. Yes, that is
okay,
what I was looking for. Thank you.
Betty Bam Bam.
Yeah. I got Daphne up there as a deluxe.
Boo Boo.
Highway pet.
Yogi.
But the interesting thing here, in my opinion at least, is because we've heard about Quick Kick and Airborne and Big Boa. There is the Naga Hide and Boar. That was one I don't think we had heard yet.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we talked about that last show.
Did we? Okay, so maybe that's why. I haven't heard it 6 times yet, so it didn't sink into my brain. But the retro is really cool, especially those Cobra eels. Because again, I jumped on those Cobra eels an hour after they dropped on Amazon, and they put them on backstock, and there still is no date for those. So I don't know if we're getting any more eels. Oh, you bought bootleg versions of them?
I have eels. I showed you last what we got.
Oh, were they bootleg?
Not bootleg.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. But AliExpress, huh? How much did you pay shipped? Like, what was the final cost?
I think it was like $60 or $70 shipped, and it was only at my door in like 2 weeks.
That is way too much for a $25
straight from the factory.
So we're going to get them in the retro line, and I don't know how much they're going to be able to change. They didn't like modernize the eels very much at all. With
I find with the retro, it's the paint apps. They just downsize the paint apps. So you don't get as much paint.
Oh, that's a good point.
If you hold up the Destro, retro Destro to the actual Destro, you'll just see the only difference between those two guys is the paint apps.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And same with the Crimson Guard. Like, that's very obvious that they just changed the paint apps.
The Snow Serpent in the retro line, that's going to be interesting. I assume they'll take away his wolf cape and the
They'll probably just give him his basic gear and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Clint says that I still want a Fans Project Dino King more than that shit Dinobot combiner. Yes, that's true.
I bought the upgrade kit for that, and I don't know how much it's going to help it. It's just really bad.
I think I'm thinking I might do the same thing. The one for the individual weapons, and then also I think the stickers that Toyhax did. I think I want to do that too. I want to make them a nice little deluxe version of mini Dinobots, but he'll never be Volcanus or whatever, Volcanus or whatever. Yeah, Volcanicus. Yeah, they're never going to be combined ever. But all right.
Oh, they're doing a Fred. I wonder if that is Cobra Commander in his battle armor.
Oh, is that? Oh,
That's what I'm thinking that is, because technically that is Fred. That's not Cobra Commander.
Oh, I did not realize that. See, not being a comic guy, I didn't know a lot about Fred. And then you start seeing him get like named Crimson Guards after him and shit like that.
Like it was a Fred XX or a Fred XL.
I'm sorry, but that DIC show is just so terrible.
No, this was actually in the comic book. There's a
right.
The Fred goes rogue and he ends up getting into like one of these weird Cobra Commander workshops, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I have this battle armor I made for Cobra Commander," and the Fred shoots the dude and then puts the armor on. He's like, "I want to be Cobra Commander."
Yeah. Man, you're good.
Yeah, as a deluxe too, because they just throw in a bunch of accessories.
They can put the snake head on him and make him like the DLC guy, where again, right? Like, because technically that Cobra Commander is the one that brought in Python Patrol, so you would.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely.
You would think that we'd go that way with it. So.
And then this was
Raptor.
These two big ones at the top, SMS with Techno Viper, black and red, and then what's a Raptor Deluxe?
Raptor, dude.
So he'll be
G.I. Joe.
Oh, the figure. Oh, I thought this would be a vehicle because it was up here.
It'll be like in a pack,
oh,
like
they all have CS.
It probably has like a big ass bird with them and shit. That's why they call it a deluxe.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and we've got the name reveal of that. All right. So again, way too much classified stuff coming. Yeah. Jesus.
I've done a count, and it's they haven't done the entire original 13.
Oh yeah. I could definitely see that. Because we haven't gotten
we had Zap,
Bazooka. We haven't gotten Doc yet.
Flash. No, Doc wasn't part of original 13.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we haven't got a Hawk, like Steeler. We haven't got any of those guys. Grand Slam. We haven't got any of those guys yet.
Wasn't originally 13, was it?
Hawk was, yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
100%. He was the driver for the MSS launcher.
Yeah.
Okay. As a driver. Oh, okay. Then maybe I don't even know what a V1 Hawk, because we are talking about General Hawk.
Yeah,
right?
and then he gets promoted to General Hawk. But yeah, that's.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. See, and this is how much I care about like the original Army versions of them.
They need the Flash in a pack with the jump.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick.
Dude. Yeah.
Okay. So which one was Hawk here?
So he's in the back. Oh no, that's. I think he's in the back next to Clutch. So
one of these guys here.
That's Hawk there.
Steeler.
Yeah, because we've gotten. So there's Clutch. We've gotten Short Fuse. We
haven't got Short Fuse.
Yeah, Short Fuse. Yeah, he was on the original Ram.
No, that's Breaker.
Oh, sorry. I'm circling Breaker here and calling him Short Fuse. My apologies. Who is this guy? This is the Mauler driver?
Yeah, that's Steeler.
Okay, Steeler. Yeah. So Grunt, Bazooka.
We got a Grunt. We got a Rock and Roll. We got a Scarlet.
We just haven't gotten a Flash yet.
We haven't got a Flash.
And then his short Grand Slam. That's the Flash with silver pads, right?
Oh, yeah. Right. Yep.
And then Short Fuse is the guy in front. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Okay, so Hawk is the guy with the silver shit in front of Clutch.
Silver webbing here.
And then Short Fuse is over on the other side of him. That's the Mortar Trooper.
Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Look, and we haven't got a Footloose, and we haven't got an Airtight yet from 85.
Interesting.
I just want to say.
All right. Third party. Toyhax. Speaking of Toyhax. What was it that I wanted to look at here? Tirelessly, Ratchet, Trackmeister, Legacy Bludgeon. Oh, here we go. It was the Dinobots. That's what I wanted to talk about. So here is Toyhax stickers for them. And they're not, it's nothing that blows you away, but the extra chrome and spots does help. And a lot of these little stickers just makes them feel a lot more like the original toys. I mean, these things are tiny.
Yeah.
But the chrome on the wings here, chrome on fucking Snarl's plates.
What's the price point on that set? Because
I think it's only $15.
oh
Yeah, for all of them, for all six.
Yeah. Oh,
and Volcanicus, is that what it is? Volcanicus?
Volcano Anus.
I'm going with that. That's the best version I've heard.
But yeah, I mean, these are so many tiny stickers.
It's daunting. Yeah. Like sticker number 74. Like what?
Yeah, exactly. On 6 things that they all fit within my hands like this.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. DevCon. Oh, speaking of which, Shane Crasher has started showing up in Ross's. I don't know if you're periodically checking Ross's.
So
but...
I've scored some of the Velocitron stuff. You know, I got the green.
Yeah, that's the Crasher was in that Velocitron series.
Yeah, if I saw a Crasher or a Ross, I would definitely pick it up. I think they're getting reshipments. I think they've to get more and more and more. I just
we talked about it on the last show, and there was a guy that said he worked at Ross and that this was just the beginning. That they're just going to continue to get shipments of all this shit. So
I'm just going to keep checking. I got to tell you, I mean, when you can go and you can find Generation Selects figures there for $8, I mean, come on. That's
I almost bought a Shadow strip just because I was like, Jesus Christ, that's a good price on a black F1, Formula 1 racing.
I want that 3-pack, that Viper 3-pack from Classified. That's what.
I want that fucking $15 pack too.
$15. Oh my god, that's unreal.
So these are kind of cool. These are their new mech edition. It's a way to turn Transformers into traditional mechs, I guess. I don't know how this really works. Oh, this is the fucking Top Gun Maverick crossover as a Valkyrie. So that's kind of cool. You get the UN Spacey on his fucking null rays.
Almost makes that figure purchasable.
I have 2. What are you talking about? I buy 2 of all these crossover things. That one's kind of dope. Not Rick Hunter's, Rick. No, not Rick's.
Yeah, I don't know what his brother's name was.
Yeah, I'd rather buy a brick.
Well, no, it was the white dude. It was the white dude and fucking this one. Oh, and these are already out of stock. It must be popular. What is this going to make him? Diaclone. Is this for fucking a G1? Anyways, all right. Enough. Nobody's ever going to buy any Toyhax labels if you don't already buy Toyhax labels. So this one was for Cliff. Deuce. This one's for Cliff. Our horror that we've got to cover at least once a show. So John Carver from the new Thanksgiving movie, which I'm really excited about. We're planning on trying to see this in the movie theater, maybe on Thanksgiving Eve. But it's getting really good reviews, which I'm glad to hear. It's not just some kind of money grab to make a Thanksgiving horror movie. But NECA is making figures, Ultimate, a clothed version, and a Toonie Terrors, and they're all exclusive to NECA's shop, which is really interesting.
Is it like
So-
Halloween, but with like themed like Thanksgiving essentially?
Yeah, he's a pilgrim, bro. Oh, look at that musket. Spoilers. Spoilers. He's going to be capping somebody with
Yeah.
the musket.
Blown apart by a fucking musket ball. Yep.
So
Hey, slow down. I got to reload.
he's got like a top loading Luger here too. Ooh, I like this. The tenderizer.
Oh god.
That's definitely got to be a weapon for a guy to use. And if you like dressing your action figures, here's a doll for you with the same stuff.
It's just like some real dude's face he's got on. Is that? wait,
It's a mask. It's got to be a
okay.
mask so you can sell the mask also.
I thought it was V for Vendetta for some reason when I first saw it. I was
So
like,
it
no.
doesn't take place like in the Pilgrim times, and it's actually just like a
No,
modern-
it's
Okay.
it's about it's not Salem, Plymouth. It's about Plymouth. Jesus Christ, where is Plymouth? Badass, do you know where our country was founded? Plymouth Rock, what state that's in?
Massachusetts.
I assume so. I think it's got to be. I'm not afraid to admit that I have no idea about geography.
I
But,
don't know where Plymouth is on your map.
Plymouth, Massachusetts does sound correct.
And I would assume that's in the New York area around there.
Yes.
So
yes.
on the East Coast.
Exactly. Yes. Northeast coast.
Yeah, Northeast Coast. Yeah.
I don't know why he comes with again another spoiler. Again, I am ultra concerned about spoilers. This shouldn't bother you, but it looks like he chops off some dude's head in a turkey costume, because then you get the severed head in the turkey costume.
Is it removable? Can you take the severed head?
Our country was founded in America.
Yeah, I gotta throw Lucas James up here. One of my daughter's favorite jokes, and it's just something it's just something that she got off of TikTok, but it is so hilarious to hear an 11-year-old girl say, "My pronouns are USA." I fucking love when she says that. She has no idea that that's being derogatory to people that are the most harmed in our country, but it's just funny to hear her say it.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, that's freaking awesome. I'm going through hauls. Oh yeah, Lucas James says, remember, when going through hauls, say what you got for the people that listen to the podcast version. AAA made a good point of this too. We haven't said what JOMO means in like a long time. So much so that AAA doesn't even remember what JOMO stands for. So you'll hear me mentioning it not
all the time.
I haven't mentioned it that often, but it's instead of FOMO, fear of missing out, JOMO is the joy of missing out, because I'm supposed to be rejoicing and not pre-ordering all the stuff I want to pre-order. I'm not. It's driving me crazy.
It's at the joy of maxing out your credit cards.
Yeah.
Exactly. The new Sectaurs finally released, and this was really interesting. The first Pixel Dan review I've watched in years, so it was kind of cool. But these Sectaurs that Nacelle put out, they are very much the vintage figures with just a few added articulation points. Like they've got double knees,
added elbows.
Yeah, they've got elbows, but
Wrists.
there's wrists. There's no ab crunch or anything. The heads, I believe, are just swivels. The feet are just ball joints where they kind of sculpted them into place, so they don't really do that much. So I think what Nacelle was really going with here is figures that you could put with your existing figures.
Yeah.
And of course, Pixel Dan doing his comparison time, they do. They look great with your existing Sectaurs. But what I was hoping for was, like when the Four Horsemen did the Lords of Power, and they made them like super articulated, and those were only 4-inch figures, but they made them super articulated. Some of the other things, Barnyard Commandos didn't get a lot of articulation. I haven't actually watched a review for the Robo Force, but the fact that they just gave them legs, that gave them a lot more articulation than suction cups.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of hoping that these would have a lot of modern articulation and be kind of I think you can still, just like with Origins, I think you can still do modern articulation and have them fit in with vintage styles. But that said, I would love to get fucking the main dude here, because I've never. Oh, this is a comparison shot. So these are vintage figures behind her, and then her here. So
Yeah,
my dude. Yeah, and my dude was always Zach. Zach was my dude. Like, that's who I had as a kid. That's the one vintage one I have as well. So, any other? Oh, there you go. And I think this guy is Prince Dargon. Is that right?
Yeah, Dargon. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if he was the bad guy or the good guy. So yeah, you can see the good. He's good.
Were these the ones with the hand puppets? Where
the hand puppets.
Yeah.
He had the dragonfly, and there were Spydrax that had that big tarantula and shit.
Yeah.
And he did put one of the new ones on one of the old hand puppets, and it fit perfectly. So good on him. So that's what Nacelle's going for this. I just think the $40 price point is a little pricey to making, just add a couple extra points of articulation. But
Nacelle's cool. So have they? I'm sorry if I missed this, but have they released pictures of their Lords of Power figures yet? Nacelle's?
No, I thought they just announced that as a license.
Yeah.
I don't know if they even have started working on anything, but
those I will definitely pick up for sure.
If they're like this, if they're just like the vintage, but they add a few points. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I was a Atom Power and whatever his, I had that one, and then I had the bug dude with the long arms. He looked like a beetle. I had him when I was a kid, but again, it's all of these. It's kind of like what is it, Black Star? Those little, yeah, dude, with the little gremlins and stuff, and then they had the cat dude, I had one of each from these old school lines, probably because they were on clearance at KB or something, or my mom thought it looked like a He-Man, so she bought me that instead, New Mythic Legions. These are dope. Oh my God. And you want to talk about dope? That's dope.
Oh my God.
Look at that. It's a motherfucking bear. Motherfucking bear. So this is one of the original guys that's super hard to find. I think he's Atlas or something like that. Let's see, does it say here? Yeah, Atlas, the Conqueror. This is his version 2, which has more snow stuff on him and shit. but he is, that's with his little gladiator helmet on him. Cool fur in the back.
Wow.
He's the guy they based. He was not the very first one. The very first one was actually an orc based on Man-at-Arms that was a convention exclusive. But they based their He-Man homage on this guy. So that's why I don't need him. I have the He-Man homage, but I need this damn bear
Fucking cocaine
for my
bear?
for my
Yeah.
Mythic Legions He-Man to ride into battle.
He's on a mountain of cocaine in that picture.
Yeah, dude, I am so excited about this motherfucker.
Look at that.
Look at
fucking
that.
mouth, man.
Yeah.
That's
And I don't think that's an extra head. I think that's literally just his articulated jaw opens that fucking
Yeah,
mouth.
dude, that looks sick.
So I'm in on him. Jesus, when you only buy one thing, he's $85. The shipping, and granted, this is a big full-size bear. The shipping's $20, and then tax is like another $8 on top of that. So I'm paying $110 for this dude to hit my doorstep. So that's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
I'm about to jump over on that Mythic Legion shit.
Are you? Oh god.
My local comic shop has a couple of them, and I've been kind of eyeing them up.
Do this. I would say do this. Buy a couple from this wave, like whatever the latest wave is. This Minotaur that's coming up is dope if you want. Let's see, this is more of these guys. These dwarves are kind of cool too. Buy a couple from this wave and then see. I'll tell you what, they are amazing figures. I still have complaints about them. There's still breakage, nothing like NECA or anything. There's still breakage, which if you order from Four Horsemen, they'll take care of. And I think they'll even take care of, so long as you order from an authorized reseller.
Right.
But that's still a store. You know, you can't buy them off of eBay and then
my guy's broken.
Yeah, exactly. Re-release of her, she's dope. So this guy is ogre size. So he's like 8 inches. Dude,
wow.
the fucking sheep, the ram sheep, bighorn sheep. Bighorn. This is not bighorn. This is the Rocky Mountain sheep. On his fucking thing is amazing. In my
like
opinion.
his kids?
That's hardcore.
He is a minotaur, so that's a bull. Those are sheep.
Okay.
So let's hope they're not his kids.
So I'm kind of like, my local comic shop has a bunch of those skeleton dudes, and I'm kind of like.
And how much are they?
I can't remember. I didn't really look at the price. I was just more or less eyeing them up. Like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And I know you like Mythic Legions. And
this is their first unicorn. And I really love that unicorn horn is nice and thick on that guy.
Oh, and so it's like removable.
Yeah, you can make him a horse if you want. Same way. So yeah, I mean, like I say, I like them. To me, they're not like the pinnacle of action figures, but the sculpt detail, top notch.
Second to
paint.
None.
Yeah. Paint. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Second to none.
Yeah.
Paint is second to none as well.
But you're not
gonna pick
NECA?
Yeah, I would say about on par. Yeah, less sticky. You know, the plastic they use is definitely more firm, but you're not getting like double elbow articulation out of most of them, you know, just because of all the ornate like armors and stuff like that. Like they're not revolutionizing articulation by any means, but sculpt and paint top notch. you know. Let's see. Oh, Brinkalizer says that open jaw is an extra head, which I'll take it.
Okay.
I'd rather an articulated jaw, but hey. Let's see. Cowbunga Dude agrees. Bear, 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 bear. Clint says they should not have any QC problems for a toy line that's been going on for years. I guess I don't know how different people view QC issues. Like me making a peg not thick enough is a QC issue, but to most people it's like, hey, it's this type of toy, you just got to heat up the joint. To me, I want to open a toy and just start cracking joints, and you can't do that with Four Horsemen. You gotta put some heat to it or some boiling water. Same thing with some of their gear, like webbing, for lack of a better term. Even when it comes down to like these horses, some gear hasn't pegged or stayed in well, stuff like that. I just want to make the point that they are not flawless. They are damn fucking close. And for the price, they're getting a little pricier now, but $37 for a basic figure is way better than $37 for an Ultimates, in my opinion.
It's true.
Even though an Ultimates will have more accessories with it. In 3 years, I highly expect to be able to move my Mythic Legions joints with maybe just a little bit of heat or hot water. NECA, I probably wouldn't pose a 3-year-old NECA figure ever,
Yeah.
So, all right. So yeah, lots of cool stuff here. I think we clicked through most of them, but here, now that we got another one that's interested. Oh, doing accessory packs that you can get. Oh yeah, a little samurai. Oh yeah.
What a rabbit hole. Someone that doesn't collect.
My God, oh yeah.
I love them. I love them. I just can't do a 600 all in every 3 or 4 months. I mean, that's just fucking wow. I don't want to make the money for them.
These are the toys
for a lot of things.
Yeah, these are the toys that the people that create toys collect, right?
And then speaking of really well done, expensive things, Gridiron featured their first drones, and so these are extremely cool. Again, extremely expensive. But we're looking at $99 here. Custom gunship carrier drone. So it looks like we can, there you go. You get them next to a classified figure, so you can kind of see the scale of these. Amazing little, this one's got skis. It's got propellers and shit like that. Looks like you can customize these out the yin yang. But still, $100. I assume, is it JB or is it Ed Arndt? It's Ed Arndt, right? That does all the Gridiron stuff, or is it JB? Do you guys remember?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think it's
Isn't JB the one that always has like the new releases of Classified like days after it's been
gets a but I think he's also the one that also does the Gridiron.
Right,
so,
okay.
But yeah, so these are like the little what do they call them? The pack rats, right? Were all of them called pack rats?
Yeah, they're all called pack rats, yeah.
So yeah, you get flying ones and ones with tank tread. You can even buy extra parts and different cannons and shit. So I signed up I signed up for their newsletter, so we'll start featuring more gridiron stuff.
It would look
Even
pretty
if,
dope with that snow job, right?
yeah,
Lots
oh
of
my
big
god,
stuff,
yeah, and this little fucking dude, the little Arctic
Yeah.
rover and shit. Oh,
Yeah.
God, I love it.
They just
I
need to
love
make a
it.
BET.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Store report. Flagship TRU Store opening in Mall of America. So if you're in, what is Mall of America? Is that Minnesota? Is that where that is?
Michigan?
It's in
Anybody
America.
know?
Yes, in America.
In America.
Canada has Toys R Us already. Still has Toys R Us, right?
Dude, our Toys R Us just
Let's see.
opened. The one that got closed down, reopened.
Uh-huh.
I go in there on its first day. It has the top level closed off. It has only the bottom level running, and there's not a single fucking action figure on any shelf.
Oh shit!
No Star Wars, like a couple of the movie TMT guys. No fucking reaction. No GI Joe. No fucking nothing.
Damn.
Oh wow! So nothing worth looking. So I'm going to start doing this every time we do geography. All right. So this is Minneapolis, Minnesota.
In America.
And let's just keep zooming out so I can figure out where this is in America.
This is, I just want to say, man, this has
right.
always been my favorite geography related toy podcast.
Makes you feel less bad about yourself. You're like, oh, look at this fucking guy. He doesn't know where anything fucking is.
It's like up there.
So it's up here by the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
That's why I just never been that far north. The farthest north I've been, well, I've been into Wisconsin. We must have just sidestepped.
Cliff's
it,
up by there.
Cliff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Chicago,
yeah.
man.
He's down here by Chicago. Yeah, so he's not too far. It would be a weekend trip for him if he wanted to get up there. But I always wanted to go to the Mall of America. I want to do the fucking they have an amusement park in it. So
They have a Lego thing there.
a Lego thing.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I'm just like,
Oh, like an exhibit or something?
Yeah,
or
I don't
like
know.
A
It's
little mini Lego land.
it could be ancient history that I'm recalling, so beware. But the thing is, if you traveled to Minnesota just to go to this Toys R Us, it's like Roger said, it's like a major disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be 31 peg warmers for each brand.
No action figures, lots of Hot Wheels. All the Hot Wheels nerds were there. Should have seen them. They were fucking like hiding, like up pegs going through trying to find that one fucking car. You got two guys watching to make sure no kids get around them.
Oh,
I think it's all about the wheels, right? Isn't that what they're looking for?
Fuck, I don't know, dude.
The really not valuable, but the really sought after ones have a
red
specific
lines?
kind of wheel. Yeah, red lines, right? Isn't that what they're always looking for? Is red lines?
the kind that are like covered in dog shit in my backyard. Like,
have you ever seen a Hot Wheels collector that don't look normal?
No, they look plenty normal.
No, they do.
Probably ostracizing people that their first stop on the way to look at action figures is Hot Wheels. Oh my God. Badass's comments do not reflect the opinions or statements. Open your toys fast.
Action figure collectors can blend in. Hot Wheels collectors, they stand the fuck out. You know that guy's going for Hot Wheels when you see him.
Yeah, see, Clint talks about what I was talking about. It. I'm used to opening up toys out of the box being like fine like import figures. Yeah, import figures like And even though I have my issues with import figures too, just because of the pricing, but SH Figure Arts and Reveltech and stuff like that, you never have to worry about frozen joints or heating them up or anything. They have amazing articulation right out of the box. But all right. What else we got here? Transformer BOGOs are already showing up in stores. So if you, that's kind of crazy. They just fucking shrink wrap.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
what the
some
fuck?
it
debate
does
about
look
how
like
that
they have a
would
little
go.
cardboard thing to hold them together. But
Yeah, people were hoping for a lot more than that, I think.
yeah, something fancier, like a wrapping box or something.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
stuff dropping the Toys for Tots,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And pick up any that you missed. There are the Nas in there. There's a couple army builders, I think. But yeah, so those are showing up in stores, and there's like 8 or 10 different versions of these 2-packs too. So there's going to be tons of them. All right. We got a big online section. So first up on sale, I was like, ooh, $13 for this Boba Fett. I'm gonna go grab that. And then I realized I already bought it. And I bought it for $19, which was a little annoying. But it was long enough ago I can't return it. But this is fun. So again, if you're an action figure collector, this is a model kit, but this isn't photoshopped. This is probably photoshopped a little bit, but they do look damn good, again, because most everything is tampoed with them. They do look damn good out of the box, and it's a fun, I would say it takes me at least 2 hours to build one of these fucking 6-inch figures from them. So it's, again, especially if you have Prime, $13, go fucking get that shit.
Heck yeah.
You know, and try it out. And you should have like model nippers, like flat nose nippers, but you can just use like wire cutters if you have a smaller thing of wire cutters. But
Are they called
invest
flush
in
cuts?
some nippers.
Flush
Cuts.
Yeah, flush
Yep.
cuts.
Yep.
And they have the Mandalorian for $16.50, which that's the Grogu. Oh, I don't have the Grogu. Oh, I didn't buy it because this is the 1/4 scale. Oh, I did buy this? So I do have
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, this is the 1/12 scale Mandalorian. Oh, that's weird. But they say the Grogu is 1/4 scale. So I don't know how that works out. But
that thing is literally this fucking big.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
So is that also Bandai?
Yeah, this is also Bandai model kit.
I see. Cool.
Mondo Panthor is up for pre-order. Oh god, I love this so much.
Yeah,
I love this even more than the Battle Cat, just because I love his big goofy ram's horn head here. But
how much is that thing?
I think Battle Cat was $450.
Yeah.
A friend of mine was 18 inches. A friend of mine was looking for that Battle Cat. Oh, here's a good pic of them both together. Looking for that Battle Cat, and he said all he can find is over almost $1,000.
Oh
on
yeah,
eBay for the Battle Cat.
Yeah.
But
oh man.
Yeah.
Again with the rabbit holes, the damn super breed.
God, I would fucking love it, dude. I'd love it if I just had. This is kind of a cute picture of him without his armor being petted by Skeletor. But right.
That's very cuddly.
All right. Amazon Transformer deals. So basically anything that's ever been an exclusive for Transformers on Amazon is now on sale. Makes Shane and I kick our own ass when it's all those Wreck and Rule sets on there.
But the Nova Prime is definitely worth $38.49.
You think this is your best purchase?
I know that's definitely worth it. I know I spent full. I bought it for full price because I'm like I'm a complete like yeah, man. I'm a sucker. But anyway.
So the only complaints here this one went off sale. Oh, this is going to be for Black Friday, so maybe it's just not on sale. But a lot of these were timed sales, so maybe this one's off. Some people complain about the size of his wings. In the comic, his wings were super big and majestic, but
the box for that Nova Prime is great. It's like a shoebox. I mean, it's very high quality.
Yeah, how big it is.
Yeah, dude.
Leader class. The one thing I did bite on was the stupid crossover. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you see, I last bought yesterday while I was doing the show notes. So not an amazing sale. 30% off. Enough for me to bite on it. I didn't buy two at least.
Yeah.
But if you're a crossover fan, that's part of the sale. The rest is kind of old stuff. War for Cybertron. Yeah,
so,
see, this
I didn't know that Siege Prime was an Amazon. I guess I never realized
this one was.
Apparently, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's just the.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know why it's saying it. Yeah.
So maybe it's a deco or maybe they got the reship for it. But Pulse also had it listed for a long time. And I think they even still have it up for order where you can get it off Pulse. I mean, not for that.
Yeah, I mean, these are the exact same pictures here, promo shots as the Walmart version.
Right, which is like the cell
which is even cheaper. No, I don't think this is the cell shade. Oh, all right. Yes. Thank you for activating my cash back.
Sweet.
This is the same dude.
Yeah.
I don't know why it said it was cheaper on my little cash app, but whatever. Anywho, lots of Transformers sales here. So go buy Transformers. Other Amazon deals, if you're not a Transformers person, tons of stuff in here. Classified, the Desert Commando Snake Eyes down to $17.50. The Ninja 2-packs down to $31.50. Those are the girl and boy blue ninjas.
The girl and boy. Girl and boy ninjas.
Femjas. The Kamakura, if you needed him. They've got Rock and Roll, Crimson Bat, Barbecue. Those are all down to $17.50. The Twins are down to $12 if you don't have a Ross or never found them in a Ross around you. So for the price of one twin, you can now have both twins. And then again, they have the Viper Officer pack, not for $15, for $15.99. But if you don't have a Ross around you and you really want that 3-pack, then lots of Legend stuff, and then Black Series, some good prices here. The First Order Stormtrooper Holiday Edition with Mouse Droid, only $13. Not bad to put on your mantle. Let's see. Boba Fett Throne Room, the deluxe figure, only $13.50. Let's see, some Force Effects lightsabers, that kind of stuff. Their 3-pack vintage, or their different vintage multi-packs are very cheap. Okay, there we go. Nedby and Perch Trooper carbonized versions if you need shiny versions of them are available. Nothing here priced better than what I got it for. Thankfully, besides that Viper 3-pack, of course, I paid full price for that, but hey, whatever. But nothing, they've had better sales on almost all of this stuff than right now. But they're in line with about as cheap as you've ever seen these things. So if you've been holding out on anything you can find on Amazon that's been there for a while, go check out the show notes.
Did you see that sale that BBTS had on Super 7 stuff?
Oh God, I still have it. I don't even know if it's over yet. I put the stuff in my cart and never.
I got an Ace Duck shipped to my door for $30.
A what?
Ace Duck.
Oh yeah. Dude, the bat is $22, and that's one of my favorite Super 7 figures they put out in a while. Yeah, $22 for the bat.
Yeah.
I canceled my Grimlock. I still haven't pulled the trigger on that. I need the fucking Dragon Blaster. That's why it's in my Wave 12 got canceled by Entertainment Earth. That was the fucking Comic Roboto, my dude.
Right.
Snake Armor, Skeletor, and Tongue Lasher. And one of the Sunmen, but I didn't really care about that. So now I was able to get the Roboto on Amazon for $25. And I'm watching eBay for Tongue Lasher and fucking Snake Armor Skeletor. But yeah, really good prices on these. With these Silverhawks, you got to remember that shit, I already forgot what his fucking name was. Monstar. This is a deluxe figure. That was originally $85.
Right.
So this is quite a bit more than just, normally a wave is $220. Oh yeah. See, this was $250. So that's $100 off, $40. Same thing with here is you get Monstar's Throne. So that's what made this set more expensive. And now that I've seen the metal versions of them, or the proposed metal versions and the limitations, I'm kind of on animation color. I'm kind of on this train. I'd rather not Buzzsaw. What's his? Oh yeah, it is Buzzsaw. I'd rather him and his toy colors be all yellow is a little off-putting, but
is he the same size as Monstar?
What? No.
Okay.
This is all photoshopping to make them line up.
Yeah. Because he's quite a bit less than just Monstar singly by himself. So
yeah, I mean, even here, standing flat-footed, he's a lot bigger than Iron Will, right? Or Iron Heart? No, Steel Will, and then his sister was Steel Heart. But yeah, with his hair, he's bigger. But
they even have the Thunder Tank.
Yeah, that was a big one. Like, what was that? It's like $350, is that right? Down for
$3.99.
Yeah, it's like 20% off. So it's not bad.
So if you held out on Ultimates, they're still on sale now. I thought it was only like their daily sale, and then the next day they were still in my cart at the normal prices. And then I checked a week later, they're still at the prices. So I don't know.
Dude, they're fucking deadly cheap.
Yeah. Right. Like I say, I really want those. And $24, I'd love a new bat too, or a second bat, but still haven't pulled the trigger. Black Friday's coming. I'm sure my money's going to get sucked up. New Jizz, bro. Let's jizz all over this podcast.
Jizz on
it. This is the deluxe Black Series Nayland Cheel of the modal nodes playing his jizz instruments. Just really like to say jizz a lot because it's ridiculous that fucking George Lucas said they don't play jazz, they play jizz.
And he has a scrotum for a head.
Oh my God! Yeah, you could very well say he's got a taint right between his eyes.
Right, man.
I've had a support person on a call call me Jizz before. They said, "What's your name?" I said, "I mean, the connection was terrible."
You said Shane, and he's
Shane,
like, "Was that Jizz?"
I just said, "Oh, okay, Jizz."
I just went with
Like,
it.
whatever. That could be my nickname. Just call me Jizz.
Oh, here we go. So Brinkalizer says, I went nuts on the BBTS Superset. All the Silverhawks, Homer, and Fantasia Mickey. Ooh, that Fantasia Mickey. That'd be a good present. I didn't think about that. The Monstar is huge, makes Momra look small. Yeah, I saw somebody. I mean, it's like 8.5 inches. Well, they're already 7 inches. Yeah, 8.5, maybe 9 inches. But anyways, all right. So Nayland Chill's out there for pre-order if you want him. EE's fake sale. So Entertainment Earth did this amazing buy one get one free 50% off action figures, and actually these are pretty good prices. So if you look at a bat, we are looking at bats for $22. Buy one get one free makes $67 for, or not 67, $37 for 2 of them. So these are really good prices. The problem with this sale is there's no free shipping on it. And so, oh, Jesus, Monstar's 11 inches. Wow. Yeah, so that is fucking big. Hopefully that's to his top spike. If it doesn't include his spikes, he's 12 inches. But
do they even have a tier where you can reach free shipping on Entertainment?
No, that's the problem, is they don't have that right now. And I don't know why. So I did a bunch of little like tests of this. And right now you can still use like Yak Face or Toy News Eye as influencer codes. And they will get you free shipping and 10% off of everything.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually cheaper to use that code because I don't know what. Oh, here, I still have stuff in my cart. Oh, I narrowed it down to this, the Marion Ravenwood, just to see how cheap the shipping could get. So I put 2 of her in there, use my influencer code, and so let me see, remove that one. And then now we get the BOGO. Oh, because it's not buy one, get one free. It's buy one, get one 50% off. So she was cheaper because her shipping's only $9.99. I started adding some of those Silverhawks, and I added like a case of Black Series figures. My shipping was like $90 for like for just, you know, maybe 8 action figures and then a case, which that's going to be a big box, but that's not a $90 fucking box, especially when you're Entertainment Earth and should have amazing shipping deals. So before you go all crazy, oh, it's buy one, get one half off, all in stock, and look at these are outlet deals and all this kind of stuff. Like, make sure you use one of those. Just use Yak Face or Toy News Eye. And make sure you see what the difference is. It was much cheaper to use those codes than to just do the buy one, get one 50% off.
Oh, wow.
And I'm even talking about like new ones, the new wave of Black Series and shit like that. They have fucking Mezcos in here and all kinds of stuff. This is an amazing price for this guy, by the way, because he's a deluxe size figure, $6. Jesus. I think I bought him when he was 12, so I still got him on sale. But anywho, all right, let's get on. I just wanted to make note of that buy one get one 50% off without any shipping discount is a fake sale.
Yep.
Oh, I went one too far back. Come on, go forward. There we go. And then didn't know where else to put it, so I put it on online since they were online. But He-Man.org finally shut down after Val threatening for years and years and years to shut the site down. He actually literally did shut it down finally. And this was supposed to be a link to the goodbye thread, which was pretty amazing to go through and read. Like people saying, I've been on He-Man.org for 20 years and blah, blah, blah. Like I joined He-Man.org when Classics started. And then to find people like, I only found He-Man.org when Origins came around and I'm so sad it's leaving, and that kind of shit. But it's a testament to how well Val ran this. Literally the goodbye post has a broken image. I'm just like, really? Your goodbye thing. When people go to He-Man.org, it's gonna come to this, and it's a freaking broken image. Oh, there we go. There's what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you go to the forums, it's broken. But anywho, it was amazing. I've never been anyone to be on forums and stuff. I've been a member of He-Man.org since 2007, and I had like 36 posts or something like that.
The Facebook pages can't hold a candle to something like He-Man.org.
Oh my God, it was crazy back in the day, dude. When Classics started going crazy, it was just nuts on there. Man. All right. We are here. Press Clint Allison.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't mean to make him sound like an asshole. No, just no. Val is a super hardworking guy. He said the shit though lots of times. He's just like, this site doesn't make enough money. I gotta shut it down. All that kind of stuff. But no, he's really a nice guy. He's the one that does PowerCon now. And it's nice to see PowerCons now evolving into just kind of a indie action figure convention as well. So, but he has constantly throughout the history of He-Man.org complained about how expensive his hosting is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I kind of wanted to say, hey, I have free hosting, like free bandwidth, free storage, like come host it over here. But I didn't want to get into that headache.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yep. Affiliate links. He says, press F in respect. All right. Let's stop sharing this stupid screen. Who wants to go first up in this heezy?
Roger, you want to go? Or
I'll go first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me do this and then put you on the hot seat. All right.
Okay. So my GameStop blew the fuck up with apparently toys. And I got me Agent Helix from the Classified series.
Interesting. Oh, you got to get it because it's a number, right?
Yeah.
Would you if it wasn't a number, you would never buy that, right?
I liked her when it was, yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Rise of Cobra time.
I got me a Ripper from the Classified series.
Oh wow!
That's dope.
I don't think has anybody had that yet.
I don't
know. I got a phone call when we were doing the show from GameStop again. I think Mutton Junkyard and Shockwave are in.
Oh wow! Well, that's crazy.
Got General Hawk from the Classified series again.
That's,
Triple T tank right there.
That's that one army guy, right?
Yeah, the army guy. Who's that army guy? Got the Superpowers Batman, the black version.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I got the Superpowers Batman Thomas Wayne.
Rad.
I got from AliExpress my Night Force Big Ben from Classified, which is not a knockoff.
So you know. So
I
you
know.
think.
Yeah. I also somehow ordered the Rumble as well. So I got Rumble.
The movie one. Nice.
Yeah, they got the movie Rumble from Transformers.
Cool.
And Hasbro Pulse sent me the Vipra Vipra.
Oh, I was going to ask when you wanted the Tiger Force Flint. I was going to ask if you wanted the Vipra. So
No, I got the Vipra. And my best piece yet, GameStop exclusive.
Oh my god!
Santa Claus Batman. What's up, bitches?
Got a page punchers. That's pretty cool,
dude. Yeah, he looks.
Oh, is it? It comes with the comic too.
Yeah, comic and a stand in the back.
Okay. That
big
makes
bag full of fucking gold ingots and shit.
Nice.
What'd you say? Gold what?
Ingots.
Ingots.
What's an ingot? I'm not familiar with this.
You don't know what an ingot is?
No.
Like a
it's
a nugget.
Like a doodad? Like a
no?
It's
the bricks of gold. They're called ingots.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's the actual what they're called. Ingots.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
cool. Okay.
Right,
maybe because I never had a brick of gold.
In Canada, we just kick them down the fucking street. We're like, gold's stupid.
These Americans all concerned with gold. Look at all this gold we have here.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. Shane, you ready?
I'm
saving
ready.
the least for last. Because I don't actually have a very big haul this time. It's crazy.
Yeah, I found this and bid on it. Look at the.
Oh, you got the Firestorm.
Yeah, I thought the gulp was pretty cool. I don't know what it is. Like some of the McFarlanes, like the legs are just so freaking long.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, they got to hit that 7 inches somehow.
Yeah,
because they can't sell 6-inch versions of them.
And you got to describe what you're getting for the people who don't watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I will do that. So it's one of those collector edition McFarlane packages where it's got more silver on it, and it's Firestorm. It was over in the collector section.
And it's got what, like 30 hands with
it? Yeah,
it's
got 6 different hands and a bunch of different fire and flame effects, and one of those stands like the Superman came with the card holder.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And this is
but
cool.
King Sharky came with card holder.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll never be displaying that in my collection ever, but I bought it anyway. Two Faces Batman, the red and black.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's kind of dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I was like,
I know.
Yeah.
It's worth it to me. I mean, it comes with like 4 hands, and I mean, the price on these just can't be beat. But I like the split and the red and the black.
And Mythic Legions have better articulation than McFarlane figures. Just to give them another.
No doubt about that for sure. Moving on to some Masters of the Universe stuff. I love this new packaging. If you're listening, check out the new packaging.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen that. Was that a pre-order or did you find
this
that
was
in the wild?
This was a pile of loot. This is
okay.
a big bad. So we got
it's the new Eternia. Oh, sorry, you were.
Yeah, it's Masterverse. It's Masterverse, new Eternia, Trapjaw. I think we talked about it even on last show, but apparently my pre-order came in. So
Nice. Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's, I don't know. I mean, it's about time. I don't understand why they couldn't do this on the previous releases for the packaging. Beautiful, just this is nice. And I also had the Skeletech Skeletor come in.
Oh, you got him already.
Revolution.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
and Grab Bag. We're going to talk about the trailer.
Sweet.
So you better have seen it.
I will have to watch it during
my Grab Bag.
Yeah.
What we got.
The cartoon collection Beastman.
Nice.
Came in also on pile of loot. I didn't have anything else coming in for quite a while, so
pulled your trigger.
Man, I dig it. I love these.
I am going. I'm going completist with that line,
absolutely, yeah.
and going to cherry pick openers on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the He-Man too, eh?
Yep, the He-Man came in. The He-Man cartoon collection. While we're on Masters of the Universe, I did find the
Moss Man, and you
Moss
found that in the wild, right?
I've just one of them just sitting there, and I thought,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I thought I should grab it for sure. I mean, I don't, I'm not going to complain about the price at all because
I am.
He smells so piney. I just can't even. He's all the pine I would ever want.
The extra $20 was the pine smell.
Yeah,
they're really like, you know how much pine sol we had to buy?
Just spraying pine sol in an old figure. Here's one for Peter that he would probably dig. This goes with the DA95 set for Diaclone, the accessory set. I can't remember the exact numbering of this. It's an expansion unit for a figure I don't actually own and probably never will, but it's part of the
that
mode.
$1,200 two-piece.
Yes, I'm getting as much of that as I can justify to myself to make sense. I'd forgotten this was coming out. This
I saw one of them in a store, and I saw in the Colorado group, people are like, "Oh my God, where are these?" And
yeah,
I didn't even think twice about it.
They'll be saturated, I'm sure, just like all the rest of that line. And for people that are just listening, it's Usagi Yojimbo in the NECA line. With
the spacesuit.
Yeah, he's great, man.
Yeah.
But it's got basically the same accessories as the normal Usagi, like the dinosaur.
Oh, he even comes with his dinosaur and everything.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So that was cool. And then also for Ninja Turtles, I don't know. This just caught me off guard. I wasn't really ready for more of these until I saw this.
The Genghis Frog.
His tongue has like an action feature where his tongue pops out.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
that's
it's cool.
Oh,
got the,
and you can do it on the back
with a
that's
roll
cool.
wheel to So that's apparently a whole wave too, where they're going to do the rest of the characters. And I could only find Scumbug and Genghis Frog. So
nice.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, I saw that new wave too. I don't know if they had all of them, but
but the other two that I'm looking for Wingnut and Mondo Gecko, and I think that's probably going to finish it out. I bet they don't do any more after that. I could be naive. And then finally,
Turtles. I got the Turtles discounted to $6.99, and then buy one get one free.
Whoa!
So yeah, dude, I got all the, or no, not buy one get one free. They were like 30 or 40% off. I got all the Turtles for $21 out the door.
Oh fuck! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna buy the Turtles. I was only gonna buy the bad guys. And fucking
the Walmart exclusive 4-pack where they're like in their costumes is great. And finally, last thing that I'll show.
Oh, you got them, eh? I've been eyeing them up for the last while. Yeah.
They probably have them at your GameStop.
They do. I check them all the time.
Yeah, that's where I think they've been showing up, kind of like the Dracula one did. But again, this is the Frankentron from Hasbro.
Yeah,
that is the one collab that I don't have, and I don't plan to buy. So I guess I won't be completist, but yeah, that's the one collab that I haven't gotten.
So what's his ult mode? Is it like a tank or something?
Yeah, it's basically the Megatron tank. So it's based on the Siege. They're getting a lot of use out of that mold. A retool of the Siege Megatron tank mode. So that is that's it. That's what I got.
Oh yeah.
We're done.
Yeah. All right. Well, here we go. I'm in my new office, which that's not going to be a permanent part for Unicron, but it's much smaller. But you can see all my empty bookshelves that I have that I need to get filled here. I haven't built my glass cases yet, but so I got a new office, I guess you could say. And I think, did I do the last one from in here?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just maybe
your
there
daughter
was
was still
nothing in it.
sleeping in the room when you were doing the show.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, and then yeah. So yeah, same as Shane here. I finally found Mossman. So that I think that speaks well to please don't pay eBay prices for them. I found him at a completely different Walmart than Shane found his, but in the same city. So again, is this worth $40?
Yes.
It is. 'Cause that's what it costs. Smell it.
Smell it.
I can't
You
smell
can't.
the pine in mine, but I smoked most of my life, so my smeller doesn't really work well.
Not quite
I've
the
learned
same.
that.
That's why you need that pine.
Found this dude, so he rounded out. Got to use my 25% Target coupon that expired yesterday
Nice
on
bombshell.
him. So got to get him. Finishes out my Insecticons, and then
Cool.
And now we can make a baby dinosaur.
Yay! We're making baby dinosaurs.
So I got my
DNA.
Dr. Wu, not the third-party transformer maker, but my Jurassic Park scientist with the little baby raptor in the egg there. And then the selling point for me was the Mr. DNA. I fucking love Mr. DNA. It took everything in me not to buy a Funko Pop of him, and I'm glad I didn't, because now I have an action. He's just a figurine. He's not an action figure, but I have an action figure version of him. But I don't know what keeps setting.
It's really not that difficult.
It's
The
not that
Being a
difficult.
strand like me is a blueprint for building a living thing.
Wow.
It's weird. Yeah,
It's a velociraptor. And now we can make a baby dinosaur.
I'm hoping that's just the try me version of it, like them trying to get through the saying, because those statements aren't really. No, this is a Mattel Creations.
Oh, right on. Okay, got you.
So, but yeah, that was it. I actually did good this week. Woo-hoo. Yeah. So
good self-control.
I know. Thank you. It's because I'm saving it all up for Black Friday. Trust me.
The whole
our next what we got is fucking our next podcast we do. I'm sure it's gonna be ridiculous. But
yeah, my pile of loot should be in by fucking next show. It's gonna be ridiculous.
The whole podcast, I've just been worried about your Unicron falling over, and it just
It looks sketchy.
it does look like it's.
It looks sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
No, it is. I think it's like the bowing of the light. It is straight up and down, and it's very sturdy.
Very
here.
sturdy. Okay.
It does look like it's leaning over.
Yeah. Beautiful piece. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to some grab bag and get the fuck out of here. First up, KOTOR Remake is dead. So there's been discussions for years now about remaking Knights of the Old Republic and making it much less. When was this made? Like 1998 or something like that.
Or yeah, early
it's difficult to play through graphics wise. You're definitely not going to be pulled into the story by feeling you're immersed in a Star Wars universe. It's just an amazing story with amazing characters. And there was talks about redoing it and making a new version of it, but that has now been canceled. So
Bummer.
All right. Revolution trailer. So did Shane, I know you didn't get a chance to watch this. Have you seen this badass?
Nope.
It is good. I'm excited. I really liked Revelation. Revolution looks amazing. It introduces spoilers. It introduces the Horde in it, so I'm excited to get some Horde figures in that Masterverse line as well.
And Motherboard, right? Isn't Motherboard a part of it?
Yeah. They continue the Motherboard story.
Isn't that
in
Hordak?
This is the Skeletor that you own.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the
Oh.
Motherboard. Is that not Hordak?
No.
Remember that big con exclusive winged female? Yeah. That is I think at the end of Revelation, right? Like
Grab Skeletor and sucks him in.
Yeah.
So here we can, without getting a copyright ding, we can look at Horde Troopers. Oh my God, these look so amazing in my opinion.
Wow, cool.
Title screen. We get the battle armor He-Man in it.
Yeah.
Sorceress with and they don't say this is Granomir, but that would be amazing if they're working Granomir into this as well. Yeah, there you go. There's Motherboard. So basically it looks like it's like a techno takeover kind of is what.
Yeah.
I just don't like Skeletor's weird arm, that whatever the fuck that is. I don't
like the weird techno fucking Havoc staff arm.
Yeah, I'm out on the Havoc staff arm.
So exciting and new. Oh, and let's see, whatchamacallit. Brinkalizer, I caught this while we were doing what we got, forgot to circle back. He said, isn't that Naaman Chiel the same figure that Hasbro put out earlier? It is. This one, the only thing that made that pack separate is it comes with all of the instruments. So if you have that original one and you buy 5 more of these, you can make the entire Jizz band.
Yeah, Jizz band. Scrotum head.
All right. Yeah, Clint says the KOTOR is available on Steam. I have it on Steam. I also have my old school CD-ROM version of it too. So, I'm not sure why that says NRE, but a new word burglar video that is pretty goddamn amazing. So these are customs that we're looking at here. These are customs featured in the video, and it is just so freaking hilarious. The baseball player, the sneaky pants.
Yeah, sneaky pants. Never hear him coming.
And if you could just tell here by so this is Word Burglar, which if you've never seen him looking normal, this is a hilarious picture of him. But this is Word Burglar is basically Ultimate Warrior with his cool shaved head with lines in it and good old what do you call that? The fucking hair
mullet
on the top. Mullet, thank you. As you could tell, it's late in the cast. I've been drinking, but just hilarious. It's called 1980 Force, and basically it's a parody of a lot of the toy commercials from the 80s where they had little kids playing with them.
Yeah.
And so at first you start off with some really fun characters and really cool customs, and then it shows them as teenagers, like what the hell's going on. Then it shows them as adults, and the characters just get fun. Yeah, the characters just get funnier and funnier. But yeah, worth a shot, especially if you've never seen a Word Burglar video, or you've never listened to any of his albums. He's just one of the geekiest dudes you've ever seen that has just an amazing fucking lyrical flow. He is a true school fucking hip hop artist. But he raps about geeky shit. His fucking Welcome to Cobra Island is still one of my favorite albums of all time. Not just because it's G.I. Joe, because of the beats and the flow and the fucking rhymes and shit. So
that's off his new album, Spinner Rack.
Spinner. Oh yeah, that one I haven't got yet. And the best thing is through Bandcamp, he offers all of his music for pay what you want.
Yeah.
So you can literally get it for free if you want, and very high quality MP3s or AACs, whatever your high end audio choice is. Listen to it. You don't like it, you didn't pay anything for it. If you love it, drop them fucking $10 to $15, what you would have paid for a CD back in the day.
I buy all of the CDs. I don't even have anything to play CDs
play
on.
Him on, you just buy the physical media.
Yeah, just to support him. Again, he's a great fucking rapper, man. Like, I love his shit. Yeah. Buy his t-shirts. Again, the Rat Viper t-shirt is off the fucking hook.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but hey.
What, you don't like it?
No, I a lot of his artwork, I again, nothing against any artists that work for him and stuff. I'd just rather see, if you're gonna do 80s, do nostalgia, I'm like, do a graffiti style. That's kind of my opinion. If you're trying to be hip hop and you're trying to be geek and you're trying to be nostalgic, make it all graffiti style. Employ some graffiti artists. But anyways, that's just me. It is kind of a cool design. It's a fucking Viper holding a boombox as his rifle, right?
Yeah.
And lots of little fucking Easter eggs in everything he does.
Yeah,
so.
Every song he does, there's Easter eggs all through it.
Again, I just want him to make it far enough south. He's come into the States, but just hugging your border up there. He doesn't want to go too far. Like, he's done shows in New York.
Yeah.
I think he's even done a show in like Seattle or something,
Well, he's done Victoria. He's been in my coast.
And BC. So yeah, he just needs to make it down to the middle of the United States.
Well, he's out of Ontario, so Cliff would be the easiest lateral point to go and see.
Oh, is Ontario? Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, Ontario's and Chicago border each other.
Yeah, okay. And then Toronto's the East Coast, and then
Toronto is part of Ontario.
Oh, see? Wait, okay.
Time to get the maps out of
here. Get the fucking maps out, man. Let's get this whole thing right up.
Oh, Winnipeg's in the middle.
Yeah, Winnipeg's in the middle. Toronto's more closer to the East Coast. And Cliff is close,
of Montreal.
Right
Montreal's the one that. Well, wait. Where is? I thought so. Where is the Falls? Niagara Falls?
Niagara Falls.
Where is that?
Is that
Montreal?
No, that should be Ontario.
What? Are you sure? I thought Niagara Falls was in New York. Over here, isn't it?
Toronto, right? Or
yeah, it's around Toronto. Yeah.
And where the fuck is Toronto? Why are they not showing me
Ontario?
Toronto?
Is Toronto, Ontario.
So here's
Ontario's massive.
Oh, here's Toronto. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, that's how now I ways. All right. Now I'm figuring out how I have fucked all this up. Okay. Now what the hell happened? Oh, my HDMI unplugged. Hold on.
So what's above
that doesn't really mess. Okay. So here, Montreal is the it's the further east.
It's further east.
And then Toronto is down here. So this is where Niagara Falls is then, right?
Yeah, it's around in there somewhere
in here.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why, okay, so here's Buffalo. That's why people from New York, again, all of this is just like things I see in chats and stuff. And I
New York
figure,
and
oh,
Buffalo
everybody else
always
knows
go
what's
up.
going on. I'm not going to ask any questions. But yeah, people from New York go up to Canada through Toronto up here. Okay. Oh, here's Niagara Falls. Okay. Now it all makes a lot of sense to me.
Is crossing down.
I had no idea all these Great Lakes were like half on your side, half on our side.
Yeah, we share.
That's crazy. Oh, I didn't realize that.
We keep all our gold ingots on our side, though.
So. Don't try to take any of our ingots. All right. Well, that was a fun Open Your Toys cast. So thank you for joining us. Again, we stretched out an hour and a half show into 2.5 hours. That's right. That's how we do on this bitch. But hopefully you can laugh at my lack of knowing where anything is in my country or the country closest to us.
We border together.
And yeah, it's Cliff's birthday, so go visit Open Your Toys group and make sure, or just go directly to his page. A lot of you are
just
friends
wish him a
with him
happy
directly.
birthday.
Yeah, he's having a birthday meal with his IRL friends, which are of course more important than us, but whatever. Which it should be. Anybody that you see in person should be more important than somebody you talk to online. But hey, that's up to you. All right, mother fudgers, let me get to my outro thing here. Anybody else got anything else? All right, Shane, toys. Welcome to your first, I guess we could consider this your first official
host.
And I didn't even announce that. You were just on it. You were on the show notes, so I figured people would get it. But this is Shane will be joining us from now on as family permits. Shane does have a large family, and that's not always the easiest. That's for damn sure. What?
So I think I've got it locked in to.
Yeah, his wife does her own whatnot show, so Shane should be able to do his own show. So yeah. So welcome to your first official episode 280 of Open Your Toys Cast, of being a host of our show. Rock will be sincerely missed. We'll make him come on some special occasions and shit like that. Definitely yeah, exactly. That's what. Ooh,
isn't he famous now? Like he has an Amazon Prime appearance.
Yeah,
somewhere.
So yeah, maybe he'll have an NDA where he won't be able to come on our show. Yeah. Like you can't go on any other streaming shows while you're making an Amazon Prime show. But we'll definitely get him on here for the 300th episode. And my big was we could do a discussion episode of Rock's employment stories.
Yes.
So he can get them all out of the way.
Yes.
So we'll have one big episode that has like 17 of them to get your fill. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you sooner rather than later.
Rather than sooner.
Close enough. We'll work on it. Peace.